want to hear about squatters. What do you do? How do you go in? How long does it take you on average? Which I already know the answer to this because you're amazing. But tell us you versus others.
So there is a very difficulty getting rid of tenants now if you are not getting rid of tenants based on monetary eviction. A just cause eviction is completely different with the TPA, which is the Tenant Protection Act in California. You move somebody into your home, you don't just get to move them out anymore by giving them a 30-day notice or a 60-day notice. Before, we used to be able to give a 30-day notice before a year, after a year, we had to give them a 60-day notice. That does not apply anymore. You have to evict a tenant based on a couple of reasons. One is that you're doing major renovations in your home, or the owner is going to occupy the unit. You can't just get rid of a tenant anymore. You have to go through an actual judicial process, which is the eviction process, and that is going to take you anywhere between 3 and 6 months. And that depends what the tenant decides to, how the tenant decides to fight back. And a lot of times these tenants, depending on how you got them in there, they can get free legal aid. Legal aid has nothing else to do but waste their time and go hard on you and your attorney and spend your hard-earned money, and they can take you to the cleaners for about 3 to 6 months. We only have one sitting commissioner for evictions here in Kern County. We had two for a minute, but we only have one now. That just works completely on evictions. So that takes a little bit of time, not to mention sheriff lockout time. Sheriff lockout time can take anywhere between 4 and 6 weeks. So from start to finish, you can look up to worst case scenario, 6 months for an eviction. That's why you want to get a good property manager in for any type of property. So that's for commercial, that's for single family, that's for room for rent.